My name is Harry, and I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
So they're light-hearted and fun.
Oh gosh, I have. All right, I have my instructions.
Light-hearted and
Instruction for what? Instruction for what? Alright, so what's this here? This is extra. LOL, best dressed working royal is definitely not Kitty or Camilla. Both look like dried up old hag. LOL. What, 36 seconds?
Who do you think is the best dressed royal?
Best dressed, I think probably Catherine is amazing. Do you remember that gold outfit she wore to?
What the hell?
Or was it James Bond?
I think it was during Christmas and the squad put it as a Christmas tree. But okay, hey, you know, it's based on people's perspective.
Absolutely amazing, but very closely matched, I think, by Camilla. Looking stunning these
Are you
days.
freaking kidding me?
I think Prince Charles is a snappy dresser.
Oh, do you?
I do. I like his suits. I like his jacket. I think he looks pretty cool.
Yeah, he
Oh
likes
my
he likes
God.
pocket handkerchief.
Oh my God. What are the bootlickers that oh my God, and look at the image. I'm sorry if somebody's eyesight is not there. I'm sorry you're not seeing what I'm seeing. Are these people for real? Look at these two. Are you freaking kidding me? Oh my Lord. This is the thing that they're trying to tell you. Don't believe your eyes. This is ridiculous. But okay.
Who do you think is the laziest and who is the most hard-working?
The laziest probably was Andrew.
Who do you think is the best dressed royal?
I mean, Andrew's not even working royal, so don't put him in there. The laziest is freaking William. Okay. Oh my God, these people are full delusional. All right. Oh my God, I want this to stop now. Okay. Oh, cheapsake Jenny, what actually do you know about Meghan? You never interviewed her, but apparently she's a diva in your opinion. I think you're a diva. Someone who thinks your opinion about someone you don't know personally matters. Mind your own. Okay, 35 seconds. This is the thing they were saying before. And then they're going on and saying, talking about them. They want to be accurate. They want to be... But let's listen. Let's listen.
One as well, but I'll try it. Which royal do you think is the biggest diva?
Well, is Meghan a royal? I don't know. Discuss. Anyway, I think...
If you didn't even mention her in the best dress or anything like that, don't bring her into your nonsense, okay? Don't bring Harry and Meghan into your nonsense. Because if you could tell me Camilla and the other one, Christmas tree, are the best dressed, but okay. Don't bring Meghan into this. Oh my Lord. UK? Whew.
Historically, probably Princess Margaret was a real diva.
What?
And I'm afraid to say, I do think that Meghan had some diva qualities.
Does diva have to be female? I was thinking maybe Andrew.
I don't know, I always think of diva. It sounds female, doesn't it? Maybe it would be divum if it was a man.
Okay, all right.
I did Latin A level.
There we go.
Oh Lord. Okay. Okay, I bet you wanna spend the say as bully to find out who is seeing while Kitty under cancer treatment. 25 seconds.
Leaves with one member of the royal family for a day. Who would it be and what would you do?
Oh my goodness me! I think I'd swap. I would volunteer to swap roles with William, to give him a break, so that he could just have a nice rest with his family. And
Wait, what?
Yeah, I think I might do that.
What?
Okay.
Did I hear her correctly? Let me move it back. For William to have a break. Let me hear.
I think I'd swap. I would volunteer to swap roles with William, to give him a break, so that he could just have a nice rest with his family. And yeah, I think I might do that.
When was this recorded? 19 hours ago this one was posted. Then they just tell them they don't need to do engagement because the election is coming. What break does he need? This was his perfect time to be with his family, but he's all over. He's in France not too long ago. And what else was he doing? Some other thing, I don't know. I'm seeing him almost everywhere. But they told him to take a break because election is coming, because they don't want the royal family to seem like they're interfering in the election. So what kind of nonsense is this woman is talking about? Oh my goodness. Okay, I think this BS I'm going to put by itself.
Okay, final question. I don't know how to pronounce this word, actually. It may be a noise. With one member of the royal family for a day, who would it be and what would you do?
Oh my goodness me! I think I'd swap. I would volunteer to swap roles with William to give him a break, so that he could just have a nice rest with his family. And yeah, I think I might do that.
Okay,
is that the same thing again?
I don't know how to pronounce this word, actually. It may be a noise. With one member.
Okay, it's playing over. Okay, so what is that here? Speaking of Kitty, it's a night show at Wimbledon this year too. The chair of the All England Club has now responded to those questions, explaining why they will not speculate about her attendance. Quote, our priorities is clearly that our patron has the time to recover, and we're certainly not going to add any additional pressure on her recovery by speculating on her attendance at this year's championship, Deborah Jevons said at a media briefing on Thursday. Alright, so there's that. Oh, what the hell? Okay, I don't plan on reading anymore. What is that? 12 hours ago. Alright, I skip a whole bunch of other things. It's Maureen, Becky the Blab, Charlotte the Horrible Wrench. The Aussie apparently flagged the... Okay, was it Flothbag? Was too much when she had her arms around Chuck has cancer. Or let's blame Meghan for being American and not accepting the bow and curtsy. Alright, 56 seconds. When was that? 12 hours ago. Oh Lord.
Actually going to say, about the King, I was with him at an event on Tuesday, and there was Dame Floella Benjamin, you know, absolute icon in this country, and she greeted the King and they were chatting, and I took a little video of it on my phone, and she literally had her arm around his shoulders and he had his arm around her waist, and they were friendly, but you could tell he wasn't entirely comfortable with it. You know, I think, like Richard says, you know, they're a bit more touchy-feely, but not quite.
They need to keep the distance because it's unfair on the people meeting the King if they don't know quite what to do. Do you remember when Meghan first came on the scene and people would curtsy to her and she'd say, oh, I'm from America, just give me a hug. But it actually made the person hug.
Oh my God, that was just, at least for me, one time on stage. It was on stage when she wore the purple dress. I don't know. But did Meghan ever say, I'm from America, or whatever statement that woman just said?
Oh, I'm from America, just give me a hug.
I never heard Meghan say anything, I'm from America, don't curtsy. I mean, I think these people are picking up stuff that the squad are talking about, you know, among themselves online. And then they're making it seem like it's Meghan who's saying it. I never heard Meghan said that. If she did, I didn't hear it, I didn't come across it. But there's a lot of conversation online about things like that. Maybe there were, I don't know. I'm only mostly aware of the purple dress when she was walking on stage.
But her look bad because they didn't know what to do. So it's better to have a hard and fast rule, I agree with you, so that everyone just knows what to do.
Do you remember, coming from Australia, I remember the big scandal of the 1950s when the Australian Prime Minister touched the Queen's elbow.
Actually going to say,
since the 1950s, how old is she? Okay. What else? Okay, I think I'm gonna stop. I'm tired of... What is all that? What? It's a whole bunch. Alright, let me go bottom up now. Are these continuous? The talk. There's that. Okay, so let's see here. She put a whole bunch of other things. So that's this. Okay, apparently KP Palace Way bent tight-lip about Kitty back on the balcony. Will she or won't she, along with the Wells children, because we, the UK media, wants to see Louis behave like a spoiled toddler. Okay, what the hell? Let's listen.
Comfortable way for him. For me, actually, the big question, is whether the Princess of Wales will be there on the balcony afterwards. That is a rumour that just hasn't gone away over the last few weeks.
Because I thought we'd kind of all accepted that she wouldn't be there.
Yeah, well, I mean, and she's made very clear, look, when my doctors say I'm ready to dip my toe back in, I will happily do that. But it's certainly been a persistent rumour. I spoke to somebody a few weeks ago and said, what do you think? And they said, well, I wouldn't count on it. But it hasn't gone away. And what's very interesting is when I've asked both Kensington Palace and Buckingham Palace about it this week, it's been not saying a word. So
okay, so whereas you think they would issue a denial if it was
potentially,
yeah.
But I think watch this space. I mean, look, if she is there, fantastic. People will be delighted to see her. If she isn't, don't read anything into it, because she never said she would be. I think it will be a bonus.
Well, the second biggest question after Princess Catherine, Richard, is whether William, being such an important figure in the ceremony, will he bring his children? Will we be seeing George, Charlotte and Louis?
I really hope so. I think if Catherine doesn't feel well enough or confident enough to be there in that huge public gaze, I hope that William takes the children. You know, we want to see that continuity. You want to see the King, Prince William.
What is it? Then the Daily Mail keep on saying they saw Kate places different this, and she can't even show up at the balcony just standing up. But okay. They want the Welsh children on the balcony. If they're not there, it won't be a global hit, apparently. LOL.
In the ceremony, will he bring his children? Will we be seeing George, Charlotte and Louis?
I really hope so. I think if Catherine doesn't feel well enough or confident enough to be there in that huge public gaze, I hope that William takes the children. You know, we want to see that continuity. You want to see the King, Prince William and Prince George. I think it's important for the country. I mean, William may think, oh no, I've got to look after the children as well as everything else he's got to do that day.
I know, I hope Louis doesn't get too bored. Goodness me, it's a lot of standing around, isn't it?
I'm sure there'll be lots of other family who are happy to help look after them. And, you know, remember, it's a strange event because it's a very important public event, but it's also a big private event. It's the King's birthday parade, and they have the private lunch for the extended royal family, who, even though we probably won't see all of them on the balcony, they will be having a lunch with the King and everyone else afterwards.
What do you think's on the menu? I'd love to know what's a bog standard lunch on such a day.
Chicken. I don't know why.
I think chicken as well. Something
It's a safe
small
bet.
bird.
If anybody is there when it happens, let us know. I'm always fascinated by the royal lunches and dinners.
And it's also worth pointing out, because people sometimes wonder, why do we have the King's official birthday celebration in June when his birthday is November? And it basically dates back, the whole ceremony dates back to Charles II. And then I think they just realised, particularly I think when they were looking at changing it around Edward VII, that just frankly we've got more chance of getting some better weather on a Saturday in June than we have in November.
I didn't know you could change your birthday to a more convenient date.
Well, it's the official celebration, although I don't think the weather forecast looks that good this Saturday.
I really do feel for Catherine, though, at the moment, because imagine how difficult it is. That on the one hand, I'm sure she'd love to be there, particularly, if the children are going. But on the other hand, she may not feel up to.
Oh my God, do I really want to continue? 53 seconds here. LOL, Becky the Blab is saying that the bankrupt Middleton might be the balcony for the troop, the color. Apparently they've been royal. So watch this space. Oh God.
There's no pressure on her whatsoever.
Yeah, and I hope she doesn't feel that. But
and it would be, sorry, Joe, I was going to say it'd be a bonus. And if she wasn't, I think it would be quite nice to see her parents there, because they are such an enormous force in her life and William's life in helping them, cope with these expanding roles and with their young family. And I think it'd be a lovely touch to see Mr. and Mrs. Middleton
They've been
there.
so dutiful while she's been ill as well. They've really taken charge of the children, and they've just been completely holding the Waleses together behind the scenes.
Wow.
So it would be a really nice thank you to them.
And they've been so discreet over the years. They've never said a word to anyone, and they've just supported the family. I think it would be a nice touch. But who knows? If she is there, it's a bonus, and if she's not, continue getting better.
Well, let's see. And we wish the Princess of Wales the best of health as ever. Now, Charlotte, what other big events can we expect to see? It's really kicking off in.
There's no pressure
Oh my
on
God.
her whatsoever.
Yeah, and I hope she doesn't.
It's torturing going through that, sharing this with you because I want to stop. Oh my God, 2 minutes and 35 seconds. Okay, it's your weekly Royal Bitter Tea with Daisy the, was it Dipso? On Kitty coming back, trooping the color would be spectacular, but we have to be patient. Matt the Menace not believing that Chuck FaceTime his LA-based grandkids because he doesn't have a phone. What? He doesn't have a phone. He uses Camilla iPad. What? A king? Oh my God. Okay. I think I'm sick and tired of this. Okay, I'm sorry. Maybe that one. Let's listen to this one and that's it because this is apparently full-blown BS. Apparently, according to GB, Kiddy and Bully have not confirmed if they'll be attending Trooping the Color tomorrow, but those horses who ran off in April has confirmed they're attending. They've showed aptitude and eagerness to attend. Okay, 1 minute and 52 seconds, and that'll be it. And I think that'll be the video. Oh my God, 41 minutes, and then whatever I have will be for the next video.
King Charles will take part in this weekend's Trooping the Colour despite his cancer treatment. Unlike last year when he rode horseback, as is tradition, the King will parade in a horse-drawn carriage with Queen Camilla. Gargi tells a Horse Guards parade in Whitehall with the details on this morning, Gargi. So do we know which other members of the royal family are likely to attend?
Well, what we do know, Charlotte, is that Queen Camilla will accompany her husband as they ride in that carriage up to Horse Guards parade here. It's not clear yet, and quite frankly looking very unlikely, that the Princess of Wales will be attending this ceremony. She, of course, has been absent from royal duties since she revealed that cancer diagnosis very publicly and has been getting ongoing treatment. Her husband, Prince William, also, there's no confirmation about him attending, but it's likely that he might with the children. The parade, the ceremony, is a very traditional one, and in past years, the monarch has ridden on horseback. Last year, King Charles rode on horseback to this ceremony here at Horse Guards, but this year, because of his ill health, it's been decided it's best he rides in a carriage. He'll be making his way from Buckingham Palace all the way up the Mall, greeted with a 41-gun salute here at Horse Guards, and then inspect the troops. Now, you may remember that some of the horses that are stationed here broke free around about April, and they ran through central London. Well, those horses have recovered. They are now going to take part in the ceremony, and the army says three of those horses, Tennyson, Trojan and Vanquish, showed aptitude and eagerness to be part of this history.
Imagine that happen again.
Good to hear. Dorothy, thanks very much for bringing us up to date with all of that. And
Okay, so that's it. I skip a whole bunch of other things. That's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. All right? Baggage forgot. That's all I know. I didn't expect this tweet to be a thread, and it's that long with all those videos. Okay, and I skip a whole bunch. It's full-blown BS. If the squad bring in different clips from that making a point, maybe I'll share it with you, but it's painful watching these people talking their BS. Okay, so that's it. I'm gonna do another video that probably will have I think I should stop and start editing. Let me see. This is the next thing, is a video. Oh, okay, so that's her. I'm gonna skip that. Maybe I'll add this. Let's see what topic they brought here. Okay, UK media speak bitterly about Meghan because they hate that Harry chose her. Here, Matt Wilkinson from UK Murdoch's son says the quiet part out loud. If only Harry had waited as long as William to marry, maybe Meghan would be gone. They will have scared her off. There's all of that. We just hear it, but let's see the conversation. So I'll be done with this. Okay, video from, this is the person here. Wow, I can say I'm shocked, but why can't they quit Harry and Meghan and move the hell on? So what if Harry wanted to get married quickly? He's a man who knew what he wanted. That's what I said when I heard that. He knew what he wanted in a wife, not a player who strung women along, and Meghan would not have been strung along either. Okay, because Harry and Meghan are like drugs to them. They blame Harry and Meghan for their addiction instead of they, the druggies, who refused to seek treatment to treat their addiction, but only Harry and Meghan gave them highs, attention, and coins. She did not respond directly to Matt's probe, but the heavy sigh says a great deal. These people continue to reveal their feelings. Exactly. They all wish Harry was still that broken small boy who they could smear and lie about without pushback or confidence. They wanted him alone and broke and see Meghan as a hindrance to their goal. Yeah, that's an ad. Alright, they spent almost a decade marking Kate Middleton for waiting. They attacked Meghan Markle for getting engaged too fast. These people just need to say they hate women and move on because this is getting ridiculous. That is true. This is Henry VIII. Funny because Meghan was better at the job. Thank you. I said this. And the other one said she was still learning. Yeah, funny because Meghan was better at the job with just a few months, and then the rest who had been supposedly waiting and learning for years. There's that. Wow. It's not even surprising that they thought of it, but never so much they said it out loud. Okay, they don't hate the Sussexes just because they love each other. Harry is also disliked because he dedicated his life to Meghan, not Charles or William, and his family is his priority. William and Charles want it all to be about them, but Harry said, my family is more important. That's exactly that. Okay, because he said now that he has a family to protect, he will protect them.
I will always protect my family, and now I have a family to protect. So everything that she went through and what happened to her is incredibly raw every single day, and that's not me being paranoid, that's just me not wanting a repeat of the past.
This speaks volume, that sketch. Okay, they are still trying to drive her away or him to leave her. Notice all these planting stories about Harry missing his old friends, house hunting, missing out on X, Y, and Z event, etc. They want him back bad, but they are making things dangerous for her. Okay, this is why I said baggage for God. God is their ultimate protector. This is the kind of thing I was looking for, and then all I saw was videos of them talking nonsense. Isn't that the royal family hates Meghan so much? It's because she came with her own money, residual income, retirement account, investment account, excellent credit, and Harry learned they didn't need to depend upon them. They have agency and autonomy. Royal family has zero control. That's fine. I'm telling you, Princess Diana did her job. She did her thing. When you look back at some of the things Princess Diana did, it's like a walking angel on earth who was, paving the way for her kids. At some point, she went to Northwestern University for some event. Where did Meghan go to school? Northwestern University. A lot of other small things, you could see the connection. Okay, Meghan caused them access to Harry. Nope. Not Meghan. They did that because Harry and Meghan wanted to stay and work, but they refused to differentiate the private and public life. The institution, the institution allowed the paper to go and say and do whatever they want to Harry and Meghan. The papers wanted to be part of Harry and Meghan's life, as Harry and Meghan were living their best life, and Meghan and Harry said no. Now, when the pushback happens, and then, they accept whatever the institution said for them. And they're making the best of it. But the thing is that with the security aspect, and Harry wants the judge to review it, to see the nonsense, the mistakes that the institution is making. But it's a long story. I just did a video before regarding the security aspect. Okay, the more they try to break them up, the more they kill any direct access to Harry. She broke their stranglehold on him. The strength in them both to stand firm, withstanding the unrelenting onslaught, is almost mind-boggling. I'm telling you. Yeah, the thing that they're going to, it's very difficult. It is true. Okay, after this, let me go to the next one. I was gonna stop, but I didn't think there was a comment under that. When Katie Nicole was on there, she told Matt that she talked to someone close to the Sussexes, and they told her that Harry and Meghan were very happy. Not that I believe Katie Nicole spoke to anyone that close to the Sussexes, but Matt straight looked like he wanted to cry. Okay, dumb analogy. William and Catherine starting dating in college. Harry and Meghan were significantly older and seasoned, and more than likely that's a very good point. Okay, more than likely at a stage in life when they knew what they wanted, out of both life and a relationship. Those type of relationship will always move faster. Exactly. This is very well put. Okay, every episode is about Harry and Meghan. You think they are the only royal over. Alright, what happy marriage in the royal family is she talking about? Almost all of the Queen's children marriages ended up in divorce. William may have waited 10 years, but is it a happy marriage though? Sometimes you know it's the right choice. You don't have to wait 10 years. Okay? What a horrible thing to say, that maybe she will have left. So we're obviously trying to drive her away. 2 years is plenty of time, and men know quickly who they want, as if they have the right to choose his partner, not him. Even Jenny Bond was taken aback by his comment. Okay, I need to stop, but the comments are good here. These people are disgusting, but also show they were never going to accept Meghan as a member of the royal family. They were out to sabotage their marriage from the beginning, so need to shut up saying they welcome her. They never did. Okay, yet the Sussex marriage seems much more stable and happier than the Wells. Even through the unusual trials and tribulation, Harry and Meghan are strong individuals and together. A long relationship doesn't mean a better marriage. It just means one party wasn't ready or sure about their partner. The problem is no woman who marry into the royal family, whoever she is, will ever be on a par with the royal family. Kate was middle class and looked down upon. Diana came from a family with better lineage than the royal family, and the royal family were threatened by her. Women who marry and are doomed to fail. Alright, maybe had he waited as long as he did, he would have ended up with someone boring and mediocre like his brother's wife. Okay, that's true. William and Kate waited 10 years is a long time, but they were very young when they met and still in school. Harry and Meghan were both in their 30s, had experienced life, relationship, and were ready to settle down and have kids. Met in 2016, wed in 2018. That's reasonable. Yeah, they completely excuse themselves from the racism and threat that Meghan and Harry endure. Sickening. Oh, and Harry was a man in a rush because he was deeply in love with Meghan. He didn't want just anyone convenient to be a wife and start a family with. He wanted Meghan. That's true. Alright, I say I'm gonna stop. Okay, William waited because he was hoping to get a better English rose. Harry met Meghan and he knew. Okay, they are mad because they can't get the inside scoop anymore. There are no leaks in Montecito. Okay, so that's it. Okay, that's it. Let me stop now. I'm gonna do the next video. That's probably, oh my god, it's another video with who? Jeremy Vine. Maybe I'll put all the videos and this video clips that I have in this one. Okay, how many? I hope it's not okay, so it's short. Alright, everyone can stand watching Charles with all his medals. Okay, so that's a retweet of this. We have hundreds of ex-services in our membership, and they get tired of royals wearing medals they didn't earn. Okay, so that was that. There's no comment. She tagged somebody here. Let's go into that and see the rest. Please don't make it a thread. Okay, it's not a thread. Pause it. At Republic Staff CEO Graham Smith respond to caller and who says anti-royalist protesters should be locked up or put in the army. What in the name? Let's see here. 2 minutes.
Anne in Hertfordshire, hi.
Yes, good morning.
Is your TV on, Anne? Because I don't want to go through that again.
I just think it's awful that these people want to protest at such a prestigious event. I love to watch it. I'm a pensioner now. I'd love to be able to get to London to see it, but I'm in a wheelchair now, so I can't. Leave things alone. These people should all be locked up, or if not locked up, they should be put in the army. Give them something to do, something productive, and they'll stop ruining our country.
Graham, there we are. You should be in the army.
Well, we have hundreds of ex-services in our membership. Some of them will be down there protesting. They get quite tired of the royals wearing ranks and medals that they haven't earned. I thought it was particularly telling at the D-Day celebration, or commemorations, I should say, last week when they were meeting real heroes who had put their lives on the line whilst wearing medals which they got from their mother and grandmother for simply being there when she celebrated 60 or 70 years in the job. Now, it may be that the caller you just had, Anne, was it, I think, loves this pageantry. Yeah. A whole bunch of other people don't love it. And a lot of people think that the monarchy is disrespectful to to us, that the monarchy is disrespectful to us, spending hundreds of millions of pounds on their big parades. It's £250 million by some estimates for the coronation, whilst we're in a cost of living crisis. So I think that clearly in a democratic society, we don't lock people up or put them in the army. We allow them to protest and oppose an institution which is not accountable, which is, in my view, corrupt because of the abuse of power and money, albeit not illegal, and a king who has questions to answer about things like cash donations from Qatari business people.
Graham Smith of Republic, thank you very much, and thanks to our caller Anne and all our other callers, AD in Durham especially.
That's a very good point. Let's see here. If it's the pageantry they like, then we could probably keep that for tourists. For tourist traditionalists without need a royal family. That's a very good point. The genuflecting before royalty is a sign of emotional immaturity. Cash in the monarchy used proceed to feed house and those in need. Okay, let me see. There's 4 comment under this here. Okay, is that a joke? People can, if they wish, curtsy or bow to the royal family, but genuflecting is a bit of stretch. I have never seen anyone kneel before them except when they are knighted. That's other rubbish, to check your facts. Okay, I don't know anything about this, but let's move on. Okay, the royals do look like extreme cosplayers when they wear a chest full of medals for non-fighting roles. As a kid, I remember asking my parents, what wars did Charles fight in? They could give me a proper answer, just an uncomfortable giggle. Okay, I think it's fair to say that Graham absolutely smashed it. Yeah. Okay, I think it's fair to say that Graham absolutely smashed it. Do you get the impression that the producer was in Jeremy's ear shouting, cut him off? Probably. I'm into equality and non-brown nosing to a toxic family that think they are better than everyone else. I renounce my oath of allegiance. All that wasted money could be giving the military a pay raise and better living condition. Okay, so there's that. I'm not sure caller Anne has fully thought through the consequences of putting supposedly dangerous anti-royalist protesters in the army. I didn't want to say it, but you're giving them what I know. I don't think it. Let me not say what I'm thinking, but I see where this person is thinking. Abolish the monarchy. The royals were mostly commemorative medals. Nobody is really confused about this. Okay, the royals are a joke and taking the piss out of all of us. Alright, why would you lack? Okay, spell this one. Why would WOULD? Why would you lock up anti-royalists in a free and democratic society? Why force them in the military, whose job it is to protect the crown? And why? Just why the royals wear so many medals that have no meanings to the general public. Okay, I never hear the military complain about Charles and Camilla wearing medals. They swear allegiance to the crown. Sit down. Okay, almost all the medals dished out to the military just for turning up for work or because of a jubilee. Okay, I'm sure they work hard for their medals, Irish dancing and knitting. But anyone can wear a family members and honor, royal or not. Okay, so what else do I have here? Oh my god, look like I'm doing more than what I said I was gonna do. I just want to get the videos out. Okay, so there's this here. Monarchists are getting tired of losing. Okay, I am wheezing because they're moving on. Take the title. To Charles has the authority to order airport security to seize and confiscate Meghan's passport next time she goes to London. Okay, but what are they losing? Like, I don't get it. What do they want? The great white hope they were promised has not been delivered. Taking a USA citizen passport will cause an international crisis. Media need to check it out. Okay, well, that's an ad. Okay, oh dear, let's cause an international incident by harassing an American citizen. The escape from the asylum. Okay, let's pause this. Like the PM and Parliament will allow King Chuck to cause an international incident that damage US-UK relationship. Gali Gumdrop, what are we losing? There's the laugh here. Let's go into that. Okay. These people are so unserious. Tampon Allah, okay, I can't read that. American passport, there's a laugh here. Capturing a citizen of the USA. For what? She didn't even cause any, there's no crime, no nothing. Vanessa, your choice of picture. What did she put as a picture? That. I know. Why I move aboard. Okay, that's a ad. Vanessa, your choice of picture. It captures my reaction accurately. Okay, so there's all of this. The King of England has the authority to steal the passport of an American citizen. Did I read that right? The American's passport, the king doesn't even have the authority to take Harry's passport. Chuck doesn't work for the government. He's just one of the circus clowns. One of the circus clown, where is it? And the fancy hat, seriously, the American passport, and they want the rest of the world to take them seriously. Really? Okay, can someone just tell me, is this from the Rangers or actual article? Alright, there's to comment under it. Okay, the difference being, okay, I'm wondering the same thing. Alright, definitely that's it. I have more, but probably tomorrow. I'm done with recording. There's no more videos. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link, Cash App link in the description. You could donate. I've already said all of that. That's it. Thank you for watching.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life. You are all in this together, and if I may speak personally, we are all in this together, because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better.